another edition of Energy Action's Market Wrap. My name's Scott Easton and I head up the trading and pricing team here at Energy Action. Today I'd like to focus on recent electricity pricing and provide an update on current wholesale gas market opportunities. This chart shows the price movements for calendar year 2021 electricity contracts. The chart shows that Queensland prices continue to trend up from the low set in August and are currently trading at $44 a megawatt hour. Other state markets remain in sideways trading pattern with the exception of New South Wales, where we saw prices jump by 2% earlier last week in response to the traditional summer peak. This seasonal pattern somehow translated to similar increases for 22 and 23. While we were not able to find any justification such as outage or change in projected supply and demand conditions, the markets in New South Wales and Queensland appear to be rallying. Both New South Wales and to a lesser extent Queensland are now demonstrating that the optimal point for corporates to contract their electricity supply is most likely in the past. With many business customers now contracted for 21 and 22, 2023 represents similar buying opportunities for electricity procurement. For organisations who have not already contracted, in the expectation that prices might decrease further, we're encouraging those customers to rethink their expectations and act now to avoid further increases. The following chart shows forward prices for calendar year 2022. As mentioned, the 2% price increase translated to 22 upward price movements in New South Wales. The level of price backwardation or year-on-year discounting has now narrowed and no longer exists for Queensland. Victoria remains the only state with significant price backwardation in 2022. Turning now to 2023 electricity pricing, this chart shows a similar dramatic drop and sideways trading pattern. While 23 pricing is too far forward to be directly affected by COVID, there's greater price separation across the state markets reflecting the underlying difference in production costs. In summary, we're encouraging electricity customers to avoid deferring their 2023 electricity contracting on the expectation that prices will decrease further. Turning now to the gas market, average wholesale gas prices have remained relatively stable over the past few weeks, with year-to-date average prices below $5 a gigajoule, other than Brisbane at $5.58 per gigajoule. The following chart shows the annual average price for spot gas by state hub. This shows the dramatic drop in wholesale gas prices from around $9 a gigajoule in 2019 to under $5 a gigajoule now. Many corporates are now considering switching from fixed price retail contracts to take advantage of the significant savings available in the wholesale market. In some cases, our larger gas customers have saved over $1 million on gas costs compared to 2020. While this approach does introduce variable price risk, Energy Action can show you how this can be effectively managed. If you'd like to know how a wholesale gas arrangement works, or an estimate of the potential savings available to your organisation, contact Energy Action. Over the past week, fixed price gas futures continue to decline for gas supplied during calendar year 2021 and 2022. Victorian gas is now trading at an average price of $6.20 a gigajoule for 21 and $7 a gigajoule for 22. Excess supply remains a dominant feature along with lower domestic demand and longer-term declines in LNG exports. The mid-term outlook for pricing remains below historic averages. Overall, we're seeing opportunities to save on gas procurement in 21 and 2022, similar to the savings we've delivered to our electricity customers. If you haven't already secured your gas supply agreement, we'd encourage you to get in touch with us to explore fixed price gas contracting and, for customers able to take variable price risk, the significant savings available to 100 terajoule customers under a wholesale supply agreement. Well, that concludes this week's Energy Market Wrap. I'm Scott Easton for Energy Action, and remember, don't pay too much for your energy.